Charlie. Roll Tide, roll, say it loud. He don't give a piss about nothing but the tide. Bama blood in his veins, got that crimson pride. F them trees, yeah, we said it out loud. And I love honeybees, now play it proud. We talking football, basketball, big time recruits. If they ballin' in the South, we lacing up the truth. Hood piano man plays better than three-stroke Charlie. Tougher than nails, smooth, not sorry. Roll Tide, roll, it's in the soul. From Tuscaloosa to the Super Bowl. Wood piano man plays better than three-stroke Charlie.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Long Run with Piano Man. Y'all forgive me, I'm hoarse. These sinuses, can y'all hear me real good? I'm just going to do this right quick so I know what the business is. Good morning, Bishop.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, man, can you hear me real good?
Yes, sir.
All right, that's cool because I'm talking through my microphone this morning. I'm talking through the microphone, but I'm gonna do this right for Bishop right quick. I got to do this right, Bishop, because it's gonna be a vibe kind of morning, bro. I gotta bring you in straight. I gotta bring you. That's the Bishop, y'all. That's his intro. Walk up to the mic, That's his walk up to the mic music. Bishop, how you doing this morning, my man?
And I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
I hear you, my man. I hear you. It's sort of a special morning for me. It's special, very sentimental, but I'm not going to get emotional about it at all. But today is is happy heavenly birthday. I think that's how they say it, Bishop, to my mom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Happy heavenly birthday, February 29th. If my mom had been living, Bishop, she would have been 104 years old today.
Wow.
My mom passed away when she was 84, right after Katrina, about a year after Katrina, I think it was, heading around that time. The month of May, the day before Mother's Day, to be exact, Bishop, my mom passed away of 2006. And there are days that I miss her terribly, but the majority of the days I rejoice because
absolutely, because we know where she is.
Yeah, and because we know where she is. But the other part I rejoice is because I know what she meant to me. Now I still ain't forgave her because she went to Ohio State, but that was her choice and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, but happy birthday, happy heavenly birthday to my mom. And also there's another lady, my pastor's mom, Pastor G, his mom's birthday. She was our former choir president back at our old church. She was our former choir president, Bishop, and her birthday is today as well. And I reminded Pastor G last night, I said, tomorrow's a special day. He said, what? And I said, tomorrow is both our mom's birthday. He said, sure is. And he said, I forgot, And so, man, shout out to the Rollins and the Bolton family, Pastor G, on Mud Ears. We called her Mud Ear. Her name was Luanna Rollins. And if she had been living, I think she would have been 91, I think. And shout out to my mom, the late Lorena Long. Listen, Bishop, she was Lorena Lorena E.H. Long. However she put that, but she always went by her middle maiden and her married name, Lorena Evangeline Hull Long. That was my mom. I'll be like, you get
well,
tired.
You know what? Hey, I'm very fortunate. Can you hear me?
Man. You are very blessed, man. You're not just fortunate. You're blessed, man. That your mom is still there for y'all to go out to take a left. And then when you told me what she was doing the other day, like, right, Bishop, right. Now, my mom didn't get down like that, but man, but at least you got a mom to get down with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
hey, I tell you what, to know to have my father to pass away before me in my arms, and to know the complexity of being a minister, but also being a son. In one instance, you know where they're going,
yeah,
but the son in you is just one more hello,
yeah,
just one more hello. But you know what I told the Lord right there in that instant? I rejoice because I know where he's going. And I
yeah,
thank you for the 75 years that you did give to me. And I
yeah,
don't take it for granted.
exactly.
And
And
it just, I still cry from time to time, but it gave me a peace that
yeah,
passes all understanding. And more than anything, now when I think about it, he was the quickest, hardest man working in the government business,
yeah.
because he would get his work done in an hour and carry his coffee cup around and talk to everybody else how they do their work.
See,
Hey,
your dad and my dad must have been kin, because my dad believed in working smarter and not harder.
harder. Hey, that's the truth of the matter.
He worked smarter, and so it was something about that generation that those cats worked smarter, and that's what I'm learning how to do, is to learn, is to work a little smarter, or to work a lot smarter, and to be a lot more wiser in my decisions. And that's where I've been at lately, about in my decision making about things, and everything. So happy birthday, happy heavenly birthday. And you know what? I don't know if I don't know how they do that up there. I ain't gonna be like everybody else talking about I done this, because I never have. I and I'm not really in that big of a hurry to get. I'm
Pass
not
the
in that
mic.
big,
Pass the mic.
but I'm gonna tell you what. But for those that have, they've seen some glorious things, and
Yeah.
and if it's just a fingertip of what I've heard, I want to go.
Hey, my brother, P,
So, yes,
you
sir.
got your brother right here that have. And
Yeah,
what I will let you know, ladies and gentlemen, he's coming back soon. So get your houses in order.
yeah,
Start loving on people. Yeah, I know they step on that last corn, but you know what? It was never our footsteps in the sand. It was always his. If you know that, then hey, you go on and forgive them now. They got to fight. Their arms are too short to fight with our God. Because it
exactly.
says in his word, you trust me, I'll fight all your battles
That's it.
and
And
promote you in the midst of them.
I'm pretty sure though, Bishop, on a lighter note of that though, but that's real talk. That's real talk. Cause
Go ahead.
like I said, I've never had that experience, but that next statement that you made, I believe that, and that's what I was teaching about last night. The tribulations equal the return of the Lord, and that's how you know it's near, about how intense your trials can get, and things like that. So it's all grand, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you what, I still believe that the Lord will forgive me, because me and my mom ain't gonna never see eye to eye about that Ohio State thing. We just not gonna never see eye to eye about that. That's not gonna happen. No, because no, you just don't. That just don't happen. I'm
But
sorry.
see, now that you come in contact with me, that's what you love you the most about, because that's the gumbo of life, you guys.
Yeah,
Don't you get it? I
yeah,
don't want a cookie cutter. I don't need you to be me. That'd be so dull. What
yeah,
can we learn from each other if we're the same? But now you add a little of that cayenne pepper, a little Zataran, a little filet charbon, and now we got gumbo.
and then now I don't and let me be honest, mom ate it. Now dad was from Louisiana, and everything, and so uh we were really reared more toward that Louisiana thing, because they eat everything. you know, so when you hear that say it's bone, That means get just happy eating, man. And so that was just some good eating, man. I
You
mean,
know why I just said that then? You know
yeah.
what that means.
Now, so I know what it means. And so, but anyway, but happy birthday, Mom. And I know that you know, every day is birthday with you up there with the Lord and you and Dad. And uh and I'm gonna tell y'all this now. But you know what though? But I'm learning to get out of it. The month of May is a tough month for me because my father died in the month of May. My mom died in the month of May, and both right around Mother's Day. You see what I'm saying? And so, but the Lord allows these things to happen, but you learn from them. And what I learned is to be strong. I've learned to rely on His strength. And now, you know, but like I said, I rejoice. I imitate my dad. I even got some overalls like my dad, Bishop. And I'm gonna send you a picture of my dad and his overalls and me and mine, and you tell me what you think. You tell me
Hey,
what
that's
you think.
I tell you what, that's the joy of life is
Yeah,
realizing that you have the more that we live, the more we start seeing bits and pieces of them
mhm,
in us. And
yeah,
that's the blessing in itself is realizing you are truly connected to them.
yeah. And you know what? My sister tells me all the time. She said, "Wendell, you act just like Daddy. You act just like him." Now I might be well, I'm more or less the 21st century version of him, you know, because there was just a lot of things. But now, Bishop, and to the chat, I'm gonna tell y'all this. There are some things that my daddy would say. I ain't quite made it. I hadn't quite made it yet. No way. I don't. There are some things my daddy would have said. God rest daddy. There are some things daddy would have said that he said back then. If he said that today, daddy be in jail. Daddy would be in jail. And he would just be playing. He would just be playing. But that would just be part of his giddy up, if you will. You know, he
Yeah.
would just be, daddy would just say certain things, wouldn't be meaning no harm. And like, and I bought
That's
it to
the
the
Zataran. See,
I,
that's just it. That's the
but
Zataran.
that was the part of that wasn't part of the Zataran, that Bishop. That was just straight up cayenne, stash of fresh pep out the ground.
And look, hey,
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me give you a good for instance. Y'all, this is the truth. This is for truth. When BB and I learned how to drive and everything, and we got our licenses, the Bishop, this is no lie. Daddy would throw us the keys and then just say, "Ride me till I sweat." And then hop in the passenger seat. We driving wherever. The
yeah,
BB drove him all the way to West Virginia one time. You see what I'm saying?
yeah. You
Well,
didn't have to tell me that. I
Daddy,
could gather.
that was Daddy's line. When he won't want us to drive, he throw us the keys, and that was his moniker, right? I got to thinking about that one day, and I said, "BB," I called her. I said, "BB, do you remember when Daddy would say that to us?" And she said, "Yeah." She fell out and started laughing. And I said, "Well, BB, you do know that if Daddy was living today and said that, they be trying to get Daddy for sexual harassment." She
But
fell
see,
out
that's
laughing.
when. See, the thing is, I think a lot of times we take things out of context because understand sometimes we need to laugh, man. We
Yeah,
need to let go and realize that hey, everything is small. So if it's
yeah,
small, don't worry it. But that's just me. That's me.
me
That's the
too.
gumbo in me. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't write me no ugly letter.
but don't and so I'm just just remember my parents this morning and see uh and this is the reason why I think me and my sister love hanging around our dad because Our dad was a lot more. He loved God. He loved the Lord. He believed in the Lord. He taught things about the Lord and everything. But Daddy was a lot more realistic as it related to life. You know what I'm saying? You know, he understood that you were going to make mistakes. He understood that you were going to fail sometimes. You were going to fall short sometimes. Mama, on the other hand, now, I'm gonna tell you what, Bishop. My mama would have made a darn good drill sergeant in the military. She missed up calling. Mama missed up calling, man. She would have been one heck of a drill sergeant. I'm telling you now, because that's how she reared us. Now, Daddy was military, but Daddy was a lot more lenient on some stuff. But when you hit that last nerve of Daddy, everybody in the house knew it. Everybody in the house knew it. And it didn't take much for the old we call them 5x5. It didn't take much for 5x5. That when you knew what the business was, you knew you was about to get the business and Mama wouldn't have to say a word. And that was, you know, but I'm just saying, Daddy favorite jam was "If Loving You Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Be Right." Boy, Bishop, when that song would come on and Mama was in the car, oh, my mama was livid. She was livid. And boy, he'd be getting down with that, singing that song, man.
Well,
and she
my dad, I'm gonna tell it because I'm gonna shame the devil. Look, I'm not one smoke or drink, but this one time, I'm like, my daddy smoked, and I'm like, well, you know what? I found these cigarettes. I went downstairs in the basement. You know what? I'm gonna see what this is about. He always making it look all cool and stuff. You know how they hang their little fingers up in the air. And I used to smoke my little pins, how he does his smoke breaks. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it one try. When I drew that joker in my loins, let me tell you, everything in my body was screaming. It burnt me. I came out the basement. I said, Dad, you can have these. I gave him the pack. I said, it ain't for me. I couldn't catch my breath. It burnt. I'm like, and then the taste of it, I'm like, what you see in this? He said, it ain't meant for everybody. You ain't grown enough for it. Keep sipping on that Similac. You be all right.
See that? Oh gosh, yeah. Your dad was real. Hey, your dad was real black.
Hey.
That's a Similac, man. Yeah.
Hey. He just told me. Didn't I tell you? Hey, this is for grown-ups. You want another tug? He told me, you want another tug? No, I'm good. Those are got your signature on it. Whenever we say that's your signature, you got it. You got it, man. You got it.
Y'all can have that, bro. Y'all can have that. I hear you, bro. I hear you. But I just want to give a shout out to my mom this morning.
Man.
Just let her know I miss her and I love her and thank her for thanking God for her memory and for the things that she taught me. And the one thing she did teach me is don't go to Ohio State. Anyway,
all right.
You know,
all right. Mama, I got your back. Hey, you just talk good about her.
You can have Mama back front and side if you want to. I will never like Ohio State. Now that's just the bottom line. Man got the hair. I'm like Otis on Andy Griffin. There's somewhere you got to draw the line, Bishop. You got to draw the line. Somewhere you got to draw the line. Man got to stick to his principles, you know. And I'm sticking to my Alabama Crimson Tide principles. Forget Ohio State. I feel about Ohio State about like I feel about Auburn, man. Forget them trees. Anyway, but happy birthday, Mom. And I miss you. I love you. And I hope that I hope and pray that I'm doing you proud in some way, you and Dad. and all the other ancestors that have gone on before, and those that are with the Lord. I hope I'm doing you proud if that's what you're doing, watching us. If not, continue to rest, and I ain't gonna say I'll see you soon, so I'll see you when I get there. You know, because I love life so much, and they taught me to do that, Bishop. So I'm doing what I love. What I love doing is talk about sports, and I love talking about the Lord too, and music and food and this and that and the third. And so that's why I called it the long run, because there ain't no telling what you gonna talk about when you get up in here. But anyway, but thank you all, and thank you, Bishop, for that few moments of laughter about my parents, because they were hilarious, bro. They were like Edith and Archie Bunker, the black version.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's go to chat right quick. Okay, Bishop, we got to go ahead. We got to get this on out.
Here
she is.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Y'all know who it is. It's none other than Double A. What's up, Double A? What the business is? You know, quit playing girl and act like you know. Quit acting like you know. I mean, quit acting like, wait a minute, quit pretending that you know. Act like you know. I got this kebab. I hadn't eaten this morning, Bishop. You're not yourself when you're hungry. You're not yourself when you're hungry. You're not yourself. Our main man is here. Got to get it. Got to get it. Here we go.
Steven.
I don't know who it is. It's none other than the OG himself. It's Stephen Hicks, and the voices of No Mercy, and along with OG Gill and the No Mercy crew. What up, Stephen? You know what? I love it, Stephen, because with the exception of the Alabama Crimson Tide, on behalf of Stephen Hicks and the voices of No Mercy, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. Nothing. I love it. Hey, what's up, Stephen? Roll Tide to you, my man. Good to see you, you Double A. What's up, DSGB? My brother out of Georgia, representing them dogs. What's up, Air? Good to see you. Sickum. I hear you, my man. I hear you. Let's see who else running around up in this joint today. There he is. My GM, Bishop. The GM is here. None other than the incomparable Bino, Mr. Truck Driver himself.
Bino.
Bino?
That's my brother,
man.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna have to hit that slab today, but he's gonna be listening. We got you, Bino, man. Be safe out there, and don't be running over nobody because they done made you angry. You cannot. There's only one Optimus Prime in this group, and that's me. And that's me. All right. Bishop. Here you go. Here you go, Bishop. You've been missing the last couple of days when I do this, so here we go.
Oh my God!
Who is it, Bishop?
Lady Latoya. Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. What's up, Lady Latoya? What the business is, Lady Latoya? You know. Quit playing girl and act like you know. Bishop, we got to get them called. Let me tell you something. Some of them acting like they don't forgot what the business is. We might have to go make a trip, Bishop, because I think they be forgetting what the business is and all that kind of stuff and everything. Yeah. And we want to thank the Lord for those that have gone through storm. Bishop hadn't said anything, but there have been storms out his way. I'm talking about massive storms. And nothing to go to sleep about. So Bishop and Stephen and thankful didn't nothing happen down on our end, but we're getting ready to get some more rain and everything, Bishop. But we're so thankful for those that have made it through storms and everything. And we're at that time of the year where those things are happening. And so
same here in Oklahoma. It just seems like the last 5 days we have had tornado watches and warnings each and every day. So keep us in them prayers. And believe it or not, they've been hitting all around Moore and Enid, Oklahoma. So EF2s and 3s. So stay on the prayer line.
Oh yeah, please do. Wait a minute. Let me on double A seat. Now double A. Now Bishop, I'm gonna let you handle this right here. Because double A is trying to start something now. Here we go. Piano man, sound like you need some fish and grits. Don't start nothing and it won't be nothing.
Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. Hey, girl. The fish and grits will do you right, cuz.
It'll do you right, boy. Ooh, whoa. It'll do you right, Bishop. It'll do you right on a long winter night. Good gracious night.
Put on that red dress.
See, now
and those high heels. I'm through.
Shall I tell you the truth? See, why he got to bring Johnny Gill into this? Johnny was sitting what no didn't nobody say nothing about Johnny.
I didn't say nothing about Johnny. Just because I sing his song don't mean that I'm singing. No.
You brought you brought that spirit up in here because see, then somebody be singing, I love you, baby. There was somebody want to bring Barry White up in here, and then somebody want to bring
Isaac care of you. That is what a man's supposed to do.
See, it all started with Johnny
I'll
Gill.
be there for you all time.
See, y'all see, double A. I blame you for this with the fish and the grits. And anyway, but a fish and grits would do me just right. And throw me a few pieces of shrimp in there. Why? And don't forget this. And don't forget the sweet.
Hey! Too much that, man. We need to get back on track.
And don't forget
we back on track. Tea. My bad. Yeah, I went down memory lane.
Yeah, but
my birthday just passed, so you know.
Blame it on your birthday, huh? Blame it on your birthday. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. You ready for this one? Somebody else just came in. Here we go.
Oh my God!
What's up, Gwen? What the business is? You know, quit playing and act like you know. But that's the Tootsie Roll. Yeah, Lord. All the ladies up in here this morning, Bishop. All the ladies coming on.
Shout out to the queens.
And here you come talking about some fish and grits and Johnny Gill, Barry White.
No. You look. See how he tried to slip it off on me. Hey, you want to talk about no. All right now.
And I think that's everybody right about now as they come in.
And to all our queens, we appreciate you. Big salute to you.
We love y'all. We salute you.
We love y'all.
And y'all are very important in this show. And matter of fact, y'all important in life. Because it'd be show, I'm like Bishop now, it'll show be bad if we were just looking at a bunch of hard legs all the time, and everything. And I will never, anyway, moving on.
Yeah, see, so boom, man, you better stay on track. We over in the weeds right now.
We're coming out because I got something to say. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for making the Discord what it's becoming. I don't take that for granted. Bishop, I have a feeling that when the season really starts, that's when it's really going to pick up. But we're having a good time over there now. We're already, what's the word? We are what's that word, Bishop? Is when we're christening the place. Yeah, we're christening.
Yeah. And I tell you what, hey, you guys, the ladies are bringing the straight fire, that boudin fire. I'm telling you, you need to be in there. Don't miss it.
So, and it's there that you'll get to know everybody from behind the keyboard, from behind the screen. You'll hear their voice, you hear them talk. You come in, your voice is heard, and listen, we're not just talking football, we're talking life, we're talking a lot of different stuff. But trust me, when we do talk football, when we're talking football, we're talking it, we're coming with the come on. And like he said, the ladies are coming with it. So I'm just admonishing or just inviting
Dr.
everyone
Coach. Dr.
and
Coach.
come to the
Crystal.
Discord.
Oh, my bad. Dr. Crystal.
Dr. Coach. Dr. Coach. You got it right with Dr. Coach.
Don't be getting me in trouble. I'm good.
I got you. I got your back, bro. I got your back. You know, she jumped when her brother say jump. That's how that go. And but we thank everybody for coming to the Discord, and we're looking forward to even grow. I want to see more and more people there as we get closer to the season. We're going to be talking more and more about different things, and there are different things that we will talk about in the Discord that we might not say it on here. We may say it on here, and then we may go a little deeper on the Discord, but you are all invited to come to the Discord. Let's not forget that then we're gonna hop on what we're gonna talk about, because I got something to say this morning, Bishop. I got something to say. I know y'all got the text and everything, but I didn't tell y'all the depthness of in the text. I was gonna wait till I got here to talk about how I arrived at what I arrived at. And so what happens is that we're not forgetting that we have till May 31st to make our decision whether we're going to meet at the ECU game. But for those that want to meet and everything, I think it's going to be ECU that we're going to meet, and we're going to get our tickets, and so we can all be sitting in the same spot. God help us if that game is in the middle of the day. Somebody make sure you have me ambulance. You know, what's up, Icebox? You won't get kicked out the Discord, Icebox.
You family. You family,
bro. You won't get kicked out the Discord. But May the 31st is going to be our last day of what we're going to talk. We're going to go ahead and get the tickets, because I want us to be sitting in one of the better spots. And so that's how we're going to do that. And so we want to go ahead and start make our plans for that. So May the 31st, that's when that's going to be the cutoff date, and tickets will be ordered, and we go from there. Because how that runs is when you put it on your card, and once I put it on the card, they give me the confirmation. Bam, we got it. That's that. That's how that's running. And so we want to make sure we want to see everybody. So if you're going, let us know, and that's going to be that. And as I said, as we get closer to the season and fall camp and things like that, but during the course of the summer, we will be talking about Bama a lot more. But right about now, we're not going to just be talking about Bama this, Bama that, Bama the third. No, it's not going to work like that. We're going to be talking about some of everything, and we're going to mix Bama in, but we're not going to just Bama, because like Christian Miller said the same thing yesterday. We're going to just keep doing the same thing, and we're going to arrive at the same place saying the same thing over and over again, and that gets to be boring. Okay, so
not only that, you can't fix it. There ain't nothing we can say that even bring to it.
Exactly. And furthermore, today is just April 29th. We've got a long way to go. Summer hadn't even got here yet. So,
but I will take some recipes. I need some new cooking recipes.
Oh, I got you some, Bishop. Because guess what? This evening, the Lord willing, I'm going to make another cake. Bam. I'm going to make another cake this evening, bro. So, and I'll send y'all a picture.
All right. Yeah, we saw that grill. Okay.
Wait a minute. Thank you to my producer, Dwight, the best on this side of the earth and everything. I still got the link to reserve a tailgate tent on the quad. Keep that right there.
Ooh, that's what's up.
Make that happen.
Make that. You guys, get that together.
We got to get that together. We sure do. We got to get that together. Matter of fact, when we get to the Discord, Bishop, we'll bring that on.
Yep. Hey, if you ain't signed up, go ahead and sign up. I know our brother would drop the link in the Discord and down in the chat. Make sure you sign up. You don't
Yeah.
want to miss. You want to coordinate.
Yes, Lord. We want to make sure that everybody is on the you be able to do what you got to do. And we want everybody to be in we want everybody to be in the loop, and we want to see everybody. So now let's get with the getting. Bishop yesterday, and I got to bring this back up. We're going to talk about this briefly because I got to get to where I'm getting to. Yesterday we talked about let me back up. All right. Yesterday we talked about Jameson Williams. Remember, that was a breaking story.
Yeah.
And man, we are blessed over here. We're blessed over here at the Long Run that we're able to take a breaking story, and we just made a whole show out of that breaking story yesterday. Wow. And a lot of people might not like to do that, and a lot of people, Bishop, don't like to flow like that, but I don't mind, because it is a situation that's happening way too often. But Bishop, it's about to get worse. It's about to get worse.
Okay.
But here's the other part of that, because this morning, y'all know how Piano Man is. I was listening to another show. I am in total, and I want y'all to hear me, because I did not go this route yesterday, because I wanted Bishop to talk more about what this case with Jameson Williams looks like from a financial person's perspective, as well as a fan, as well as a coach. And Bishop is all three. He's a coach, he's a financial life coach, and he's a fan. And he talked about what this looks like from all three areas, right? Well, what I'm going to say is, I don't blame Jameson Williams for doing what he's doing. I want y'all to hear me real good, because how in the world are you going to benefit off my name, my image, my likeness, my brand, everything, my gift, my talent? How you going to benefit off of it, but you just expect me just to be happy with an education? But they came to see the team and everything, but y'all making money and I didn't get anything. And now you're still using my name, you're still using my likeness, you're still using my image, you're still using the gift that I bring, and I'm not even there anymore, but I'm not getting anything out of it. Not a thing. And y'all expect me to keep the same mentality, keep a mentality of I should just donate this to you all and I don't get anything? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No. No. And Bishop, after listening to you yesterday, after listening to the seriousness of this, because this is what a lot of us did not take away from it and everything. Bishop, we didn't take away, we didn't add into the fact of what you said about how when you add all of this up from just a base. Bishop gave a number. I don't know if, for those of you that were in the chat yesterday, Bishop gave a number, and he used the word compound interest, and he began to talk about that. Yeah, I think you would be complaining too if they were making that off of you and you're not getting anything.
And see, this is why it's so important to make sure you're aware of everything that's going on, because see, oftentimes they understand the game. But a lot of us coming into it don't understand that beyond the base, there are accelerators or percentages that go into the whole recipe, because each time that image said image and likeness is shared, there's a actual monetary equivalence to each time it's shared. And so if he's not getting paid, that's a lot of money that I don't know if anybody could afford to just allow to pass into somebody else's hand when you did the work. It's like you did the work at your said job, and they said, "Well, hey, we already paid you the base, but there was some incentive bonuses that, hey, we're just gonna keep that." You be hot, you'll be hot straight up underneath the collar. So,
I mean, like Bishop, it's the principle, man. It's the principle of it, my man. And I'm just saying that we must continue to bring awareness to our people as in how these athletes feel. Yes, we pay money to see them. Yes, we pay money from paraphernalia, merchandise, and this and that and the third. But they're going out there and putting bodies on the line. They're doing this and that and the other. They're going to practice and all this other stuff. And then the universities and these other entities make money off of them, and they get nothing, virtually nothing. So, Bishop, I just want everybody to know that I'm standing with Jameson Williams in this, and any other athlete that is coming, that's playing and everything, regardless of the sport. Any other athlete, I'm standing with them. Not just behind them, I'm standing with them in it, because even just in everyday life, I want what belongs to me. I want what comes to me. I want that. I deserve that. You don't have that right to take my name, to take anything that belongs to me, and you make money off of it. No, that's not what that's for. And it goes for anybody. You don't have that right. That's not fair. That's not right. And don't give me this thing about, well, be thankful for the education and the this and the that and the third. No, because you wouldn't want it to happen to you. And it's not happening to you. And you won't stand for it. And you don't stand for it. Well, put yourself in these athletes' spot. And why do you feel like that? It's okay for you to get your fair share, but it's wrong for them to ask for theirs. The devil is a lie. That's not how that goes. That's not how that works. And we're living in a time now where you still got it, according to history books, where you got the bourgeois, you got all these folks, the laissez-faire, you got all that stuff going on, and you got all these people working for you, or working however you want to deem that.
mm-hmm.
And now that they ask for it, Bishop, and they're demanding it, and then the first thing you're gonna have somebody come up there this morning talking about, I wonder he come up with this on his own, or did somebody in his camp come up with it for him and everything. It doesn't matter how they came up with it. He's voiced his opinion. This is his voice, and that's how it needs to go. Now pay the man. That's how I see it. We want to say this morning. We got to do him right.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's the governor of Discord. It's Governor JB, everybody. Oh, but before you come in, Governor, one more. We got one more. Hold up.
Can you dig that, sucker?
And we've got Carla coming in the room too. What's up, Governor? Good morning, Carla. Roll Tide to both of y'all.
Good morning, fellas. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, Governor?
I'm all right. I got some news. I got to take care of some stuff. I'll tell you later, Pete.
Okay. All right. We got you. We got you. We got you. And
We'll go.
we standing
We'll
with
go.
you, bro.
Yeah.
Standing with you, whatever it is, we got you. I'm on a roll this morning before I get to what I'm getting to, because I just wanted everybody to know where I stand. And if you listening to Tide 100.9 and everything, there gonna be some more folks on there talking total of the opposite of how I see it, and it's okay. That's fine how they see it. I just don't see it that way. Pay the man. Pay the man. You using his name. You're using his image. You're using his likeness. Pay the man. It don't matter how much money he makes in the league now. That has nothing to do with what y'all doing in the NCAA. That the NFL and the NCAA are two different entities. Pay the man. Do what's right.
Can you respond? I just came in, but I'm kind of like understanding what y'all talking about. I just want to say this. It's like, you know how when you leave a job and you left that job about 10 to 15 years ago, you remember, you know how when you leave, right? You do know money is that you tied in with that job comes with you.
Yeah.
So if you go back 10 to 15 years later, that money that you didn't claim yet is still yours.
Yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Thank you.
If in the chat didn't understand, that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Well, money is my money that's over here, but I got to claim my money that I didn't claim yet 10, 15 years ago. That's still mine. Regardless if it's $1, it's mine. Got to put it in like situations so some people might grasp on what you're saying.
Give me my money, him. You know, I'm all right. Don't have me call JG Wentworth 877 cash now. Don't have me call. I'll go call them, you know, because it's wrong, y'all, on a serious tip. And Bishop, Governor, and Governor, you didn't get a chance to be in on us with us yesterday evening, but I'm gonna let you have first dibs at this. Governor, I feel like there's a lot more coming.
Well, who are we talking about then?
Jameson Williams.
Oh, he needs his money.
Jameson Williams.
Simple. Very simple.
You can't love the guy when he was taking y'all to the national championship, and now don't want to pay the guy because he's not with the school no more. I thought it was Bama for life. What happened?
Ken, where the problem is coming in is that the NCAA, let me see, he's suing Ohio, the NCAA, the SEC, and the Big Ten is because they're using his image and likeness now.
Oh yeah, you gotta,
yeah. You still have to do. You can't do that now.
It's like with any other celebrity.
But now he's not properly being compensated for it. I don't blame him.
That's like any other celebrity. If they use their name, their voice over without their permission, you gotta pay them.
Mm-hmm.
Musicians, if you steal their music without them off, you gotta pay them. That's just business.
You know, they got the you know, and you know, how many times have you seen pictures of him, images of him and everything, and you're using it over and over and over and over again? Because I honestly believe, now let me say this, and Bishop, I need you to step in here right here, because I'm about to make a statement, because we were kind of rushed when we were talking about this yesterday, but we're going to say what I got to say about this, and we're going to get what we got to get to, what we talked about, what I sent you all this morning. But Bishop, I just have a feeling that this is just the tip of the iceberg, because there's probably things that they did not release to the general public about this case, that, you know, that other stuff is just led to this. All we can go by is what we have. But the pertinent of the details, Bishop, and you too, Governor, the pertinent of the details, do you think they have not released to the press yet? Or to the public? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I will say this. Just like I let you in on the true formula of how things work, could you imagine if you were in his shoes and they showed your image and likeness over 50 times or 100 times as a rough estimate, but didn't pay you for none of it? But they're promoting whatever they're promoting. But since you have moved on, they seem to forget that they wanted you to sign in and sign up for certain things. And now all of a sudden they're able to use this thinking that they already have compensated you. But understand, image and likeness doesn't stop when you enter out of eligibility. It goes with you with life, because understand, compound interest doesn't stop just because you fulfill the obligation. The compound keeps going as long as it said thing is still in existence. Keep it real simple.
Be careful, man. Governor.
It's just facts, man. You can't use somebody's name, voice, or anything without their consent. It's just it's this that's just what it is. That's like, I'm not gonna try to ruffle any feathers. That's like every time you see Bear Bryant on a TV screen,
Come on.
you
Yep.
don't think they paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you see Bear Bryant or his voice in a documentary series about Alabama or anything like that, he's getting paid. That family is getting paid for it because one, he's not able to live to give you the consent. So the next person in line, the next heir, you got to pay that person because that's their name, that's their family heritage, that's their representation, and you're not going to tarnish it. That's what that means. So if I don't want my name or my voice linked to anything negative, yeah, this is business, y'all. It's not our money. Why are we even arguing about this? And then it's not like it's taking money from us, because if it was us on the flip side, you're gonna have to pay us.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna want y'all money. Oh,
I'll
y'all
put it
saying
toward the collective.
right. Because if you're saying this, that's no, he doesn't deserve to have that. If you're saying he doesn't deserve to have that money, then you're saying that if they did it to you, you're gonna stand on the same statement that you made.
No,
No,
Mm-hmm.
you're tarnishing my name. That's called defamation. But that's a different conversation for a different day.
Well, all I know is, hey, I hope Jameson get what belongs to him. And and in closing of this, I hope Jameson get what belongs to him, and I hope other athletes get what belongs to them, and whoever else is involved, hey, get what belongs to you. You know, don't let these entities jibe you out of money. Don't
right.
don't don't let them do that. You know, that's wrong is wrong. And hold on for a minute. My dog, I don't know what she has seen, but she is going crazy. But don't let them
Okay,
get
I
what
got you.
they
Go. I got you.
y'all. I'll be right back. Let me see what's going
Yeah,
on.
but what I was gonna let me bounce off of what Governor was just saying is that think about it like this. You hear all of these back in the day royalties, how certain people they were singing their heart out but weren't getting paid for it, or they had to fight to finally get their royalties back, them and their families. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about, if this is something that's going to pay you the rest of your life, do you want somebody else to manage your money and never tell you, hey, just in case you know, you got about $10 million of compound interest that we're just going to keep for you and manage for you, and not tell you that you got any dividends or anything coming off of it. You're just going to get zero because you were such a great athlete. We appreciate your time with us. Now, how does that sound to y'all, chat? Is that
Well,
some craziness?
I'm gonna just use your name and promote it in a negative light and make millions of dollars, and you get 1 cent. You not gonna ask for that money? Let's just be honest here. In today's society, in the world that we living in, you don't think you're gonna ask for those $1 million? Yes, you are.
Yeah.
There's a lie if you say no. Whole lie. Now everybody's a 1%er in this world.
The key to it, and we need to comprehend and get each other's back, is that the bottom line is what we're really concerned about. He's not going to be the only one.
Mm-mm.
That's what's really nobody wants to really say it, but they know, they can understand that there's more coming. This ain't the final. And when you think of that, you're just like, man, this ain't gonna end right where we're talking about it. This is gonna go on because there's gonna be other individuals that are now made aware that this is going on.
The Reggie Bushes of the world.
Ouch.
They made a whole video. They made a whole video game for this guy. No name on the back of the jersey in the video. They made an entire video game for Reggie Bush.
That's crazy.
That's
nuts, dude. I'm sorry. That don't make no sense. You're gonna
That's since 2005, Bishop.
Sheesh.
That's since 2005.
Okay.
Now,
Compound interest is day plus the month plus the year.
Yes, he got a Super Bowl ring with the Saints. Yes, he made a lot of money in the NFL. But he put a whole program back on the map. They won 2 national championships at USC. Heisman Trophy winner at USC. You don't think he's not going to want to get that money back? He revived. If he can really come out and be like, I revived whole college football at one point. That's a fact.
And if we could be just honest, now you know good and well, if there's 1 cent left off or $1 left off your check, you gonna go get that.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all shorted me.
It's just $1, but it's my dollar.
It's my dollar. I gave you said work, goods and services. Now I need to be paid.
Exactly. And would I fault anybody for asking for their money?
Nope. Not at all.
Yep. So pay the man. That's all I can say. Pay the man. Pay the man.
So what's next on the dock?
Like you will want to be paid. Pay him.
Facts.
Pay him. So
facts.
Pay. And whomever else, whoever else comes out of this, pay them. Do what's right by them.
And yeah, that's what we were just saying with them. It's not just him. It's just now all of a sudden everybody else is going to get woke up to the same thing, and now they're going to do the due diligence.
No, see, I think I know what it is, Bishop. And y'all going to read in between the lines when I say this. What if Tim Tebow came out and said what he said? Would it be an uproar?
Well, you know what? It's ironic that you bring that up, Governor, because Tim Tebow did say something about it.
That's why I said,
Tim Tebow did say something about it. That's how, okay, boy, see, Governor, see, you threw the mine, I mean, you threw that bomb and didn't even know it was real loaded there. That's the reason why that's part of the reason why for all those years you didn't have college football on the game anymore, because Tim Tebow said something about it, that their names, their images, and lives was being used and they wasn't getting compensated for it.
He was on the whole cover of that
and didn't get a dime. And Tim Tebow said something about it.
It wasn't an uproar either.
It wasn't no uproar. Listen, it was an uproar. It just wasn't from the right. It just wasn't from the right people. The uproar came from us who love college football, and we played it on the game. That's where the uproar came from, because we didn't understand why you got to shut this down when we said that way back when. Just pay the folks.
That was 07. He was on the cover of the game in 07.
In 07.
We didn't get the game till like, what, 15 years later?
Wait, Governor, now you put it like that. They need to be giving us free games.
Man, listen. But that's what I'm saying.
15 years of my life, I was deprived.
Same person, same statement.
Was deprived.
Two people can make the same statement, but you're mad at one and not the other. They're making the same statement.
No, and Tebow didn't file. No, he didn't file. He did not file a lawsuit. He didn't. But Double A, what he did do, he did voice his opinion and said that it was wrong. He said it was wrong. He said, now he didn't file no lawsuit because I don't think they were even trying to go that far. I think I don't know what they were trying to do, but I do remember him fussing about it and saying that they used his image, like what Governor said, on the front of that game, and he didn't get a dime. And he spoke for all the athletes back then. He did.
His famous speech in that tunnel before going on, on the podium, his famous speech used to get played everywhere. Another famous speech is Ed Reed in the tunnel for Miami. He made a famous speech in that tunnel before he went on the field. Nick Saban's famous speech, Kirby Smart's famous speech before the game. Those get played. So
a lot.
Paid for it. Why the players can't get paid for it? If you keep replaying it, because it's like YouTube. It's called copyright.
Oh, you know what, Bishop, Governor, let me use this from a musical aspect.
Go ahead.
How many times have Marvin Gaye's family sued someone
talk about
over just the music, just chording and structure to the song Let's Get It On?
Come on now. It's documented.
How many times?
Talk about it now. That's why you
just saying. And Ed Sheeran, remember that jam, Thinking Out Loud? Marvin Gaye's family took him to court.
I remember that.
Because when you go and you listen to it, I remember when I first heard the jam, I said, man, this jam is fire here. I said, but it's something familiar about this. And when I went back and the musician in me woke up, I said, whoops. I said, he gonna hear about this one. And people around me said, what are you talking about? I said, listen to it real close and tell me where that sample came from. And they said, we don't know. I said, let me help you out. I put on Let's Get It On. I went back and put on Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud. I said, now you want to talk to me? They said, it sounds the same. I said, it does. I said, he's going to hear about this. He just so happened that he won that time. But other times, Marvin Gaye's family and them shut some stuff down because of they felt like that people were making money off of Marvin's song.
I wish they were. The NCAA is just like the UMGs, like the artist organizations, those owners, the Def Jams, the Atlantic Records. That's the NCAA. The artists are the players. So when
Same difference. Thank you, Governor.
Everybody else's music, and you don't get the okay, yeah, you're gonna get a lawsuit because that's their music. You don't have the rights to that, and you stole my music to make a hit, to make millions of dollars. Come on now. Angie Stone made no, it wasn't Angie, it was somebody else. It was a black woman. I can't remember her name, y'all. But she finally sued over something. And then when you listen to the music, you're like, oh my God, I didn't know that you wrote this. I didn't know that you made that. And she won. 20 years later, she won.
And Governor, since you're on that vein, and we're gonna leave up out of that and talk about what I text y'all this morning.
Yeah.
Who do you all think made the most off of "And I Will Always Love You"?
Whitney?
Dolly.
Oh, yeah.
She wrote the song.
Yeah, she wrote the song.
She wrote the song.
Yeah.
And she thanked Whitney.
Yeah.
She thanked Whitney for making her famous right there, for bringing that song, because that song, excuse me, y'all, but the song came from the best little whorehouse in Texas. That's where the song came from. Dolly sang the song in that movie, The Best Little Whorehouse, right, in Texas. All right, the song was okay. Whitney took it years down the road,
different
put
level.
it in Bodyguard, and the song took off, and they still play the song to this day. But they got the permission of Dolly, so there would not be a problem.
Right.
But guess who made that Whitney made her share? She did. She made her share money. But Dolly, because she wrote the song.
Yeah, she gonna get that.
She got that. Another one. But what we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is we're showing you how serious this gets about name, image, likeness, voiceover, this, that, and the third. I've seen it happen even in the gospel music world just here recently. It happens. Better pay these folks, man. First of all, get their permission. That's the first thing you do. Get their permission. Know what you can and you can't do. Get with somebody like Bishop and know what their rights are and know what your rights are. That'll save you a lot of headache in the long run. There we go with the long run again. But
we got two more things. One thing before you go to the next one. Two more artists. We got Babyface.
Yeah.
Dionne Warwick.
Yep.
You'll be surprised how many songs or how many music has been played off of theirs. A lot of Luther Vandross songs that you hear came from Dionne Warwick, bro.
Yes, sir.
Like damn near his whole catalog. Don't get me wrong, the brother just sang it better, but the person that wrote it is Dionne Warwick, bro.
Exactly. Like okay, and we're out of here. We're out of here on this subject when I say this. The little jam, "You Are Not Alone," that Michael Jackson,
Yeah,
R. Kelly wrote the snot out that song. R. Kelly wrote that. Michael just took it to another level.
Talk about it.
And so the point that we're making is that name, image, likeness equals permission. Equals permission. Marvin Gaye is a classic example. My suggestion is leave Marvin's song alone. Ask Robin Thicke, ask Ed Sheeran. They'll tell you. Leave that stuff alone. Get permission. Be careful, because those little chords and riffs and this and that and the third. Okay. All right. I'm a musician. I understand. Man, you sat down and you work long hours to put all that together, and somebody comes along and takes your stuff, and they going to make millions and trillions and get platinum albums, and they going all over the world. Hey,
if you don't,
I think y'all get the picture.
If you don't believe us, touch a Prince album.
Oh.
Touch a Prince song and see what happens. Because he owns all of his stuff. Touch a Prince song and see what happens.
You know what? Since you went there,
just touch a beat. You gonna get every last spot.
Since you went there, Governor Bishop, you gonna like this one, Bishop. Since you went there, since you went there, Governor, I'm gonna show you how this works. I'm gonna show you how it works. One of my favorite artists is Elton John. I love Elton John. I love his music. I love Elton John. Elton John did a song back in around like 1975, 1976 called "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me." The Winans, a gospel group, came along some years later and redid the song. Now, I don't know what, and I'm talking about just redid it and so forth and so on. From what was said on the media is that one day Elton said, "Don't sing my song no more. Don't sing it." They recorded it and everything. Don't sing it. And to this day, I don't think you hear that version of "Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me" anymore, sung by the Winans. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the business was, but all I know is Elton John said, "Don't sing my song no more."
You talking about BB and CC Winans?
No, Marvin and the Winans, the brothers.
Oh, okay. I just had to clarify. Which one we talking about? Okay.
Yeah. BB and CC's older brothers.
Yeah, there we go. Go ahead. Continue.
Did that. And the Elton John, Sir Elton John, said, "Don't do my stuff.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again." It's the same difference with this name, image, and likeness stuff. And I don't blame these guys. I don't blame them. I don't care how it looks. I don't care what the ramifications are. If you're going to use your name, their image, their likeness, what Governor and Bishop said, voiceovers and this and that and the third, the bottom line is pay them. That's the bottom line. Pay them folks. So anyway, just wanted to bring that back up to show you all the seriousness. And I want to say this in parting with this on this subject. Don't be alarmed when you see others start following suit. Mm-hmm. This thing getting ready to get put in order, because we use people for too long, and I don't blame them. Give me mine before I have to call JG Wentworth 877 cash now, and they be singing a song in opera, and then talking about I got a structure settlement and I need cash now. Not saying that Jameson Williams need cash. Not saying that. It's the principle of it. So anyway, let's get it. Last night, y'all, we want to know. Here we go. I got a question. Governor, Bishop, Chad, Stephen Hicks, Ken the Bama fan, y'all, I have a question. I was in a discussion last night, and it was a Georgia fan.
Mm-hmm.
A Georgia fan.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about how they are, how they've turned out the most first rounders, more people in the first round in the draft, and this and that and the third.
Wow.
And who has a greater program than Georgia?
Oh God.
Oh,
Well,
really?
I
Not gonna.
just so happen, Stephen Hicks, Governor Bishop, I just so happened, Piano Man just so happened to pull up the play when Jalen Milroe threw to Ryan Williams, and Ryan Williams did a spin move and made the two Georgia players go waltzing and dancing with each other, and he scored a touchdown. I was actually looking for 2nd and 26, but I couldn't find it right there. So that play to this day still haunts Georgia, still haunts them. And so we've got to into so someone in there put in the chat. I'm gonna tell y'all what they said. Someone went in the chat and said gay by using, they put the G and they used the @ sign and A as an A, and then they put Y, put gay in there. Then someone comes behind them and says, well, that was the matter of fact. Wait a minute. I can do better than that. So I
That's
won't
just
be happy. So y'all won't have to go on just hearsay. Let the records show right here. Let's see now. Yeah, let me just take y'all where they said it, because it could be.
why use that word though? Like, why go there?
I don't know
I
why
was just about to say the same thing. I'm like,
I don't know why they went there like that, but here we go.
Vocabulary is very short.
Here's the whole exchange right here. And yeah, and I just put right there, and then someone they put in the picture when they sacked Bryce Young and they won that first net and everything. And I exchanged by saying 2 and 10. That's all I will say. This guy who goes on to tell me, he said, congratulations on your regular season victory. Now sit back and watch the program melt down. And I responded by saying, congratulations on your 2 victories in 12 tries. Try to catch up. Roll Tide. And then he replies back and says, no need. We are already better than y'all. And he goes on to say, Alabama is over, especially after that terrible loss against us in Indiana. That was pathetic. I just said, if you say so. I said, y'all can't beat Ole Miss. 2 natties versus 18. I said, keep striving. And he said, well, Ole Miss is a solid team. Y'all can't beat Vanderbilt. So, I mean, I said, we beat them last year. You all have lost to Ole Miss 2 years in a row and have been put out the playoffs just like we have. And he sort of got quiet. He said, oh, and then he comes back a little later and said, well, let's not forget Oklahoma and Tennessee, but it doesn't matter. Y'all fitting to go 8-5 this year season anyway. I said, beat them both last season as well. I said, name the 5 losses. He said, here we go, Governor. Here we go, Bishop. Stephen Hicks, you're going to enjoy this right here. He said, barely. Y'all barely beat them last year. And this is where the conversation ends. I said, all it takes is 1 point to be better. Is to be 1 point better. You sound like somebody else on my podcast. I said, they have that same mindset. Talking about Bama hater. Barely win, getting blown out, this, that, and the third. A loss is a loss to me. That's how I see it. I want to know this morning. I went and pulled some stuff up, y'all. I went and looked up some SEC standings from last year, right? Now, true that Georgia finished as the SEC champion. But when you go look at the standings, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did y'all know that there were 4 teams in the SEC, Governor Bishop, that finished 7-1?
No.
Georgia, Bama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, all finished 7-1 in the SEC. Sure did. And Georgia, Bama, Ole Miss, Texas A&M all went to the college football playoffs, along with Oklahoma. Georgia.
I don't know how he fixed his mouth to even try to bolster.
Okay. And Governor, you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. This stat right here. Georgia 7-1. I'm just gonna take the time out because I'm gonna go. This is what I want to know. Georgia finished 7-1 overall, 12-2. They were 6-1 at home. Oh, who did that one home loss come to?
I don't know.
They start with the A.
Start with colors crimson and white, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I do believe.
They were 6-1 at home. I just wonder about that one loss there. And they were 3-0 on the road, but they have a losing streak of 1. Alabama finished 6-1 at home, 5-1 on the road, and they have a losing streak of 1. Ole Miss finished 9-0 at home, 3-1 on the road, and have a losing streak of 1. Texas A&M finished 11-2, 7-1 at home, 4-1 at home, but got a 2-loss losing streak. Oklahoma finished 10-3, 6-2 at home, 4-0 on the road, and have a losing streak of 1. What do we all have in common right here?
Losing streak.
We all have losing streaks. I want to know, what in the world is this Georgia fan talking about? Governor, wait a minute, Governor. Governor, I got to do it right. I'm sorry, Governor. I'm sorry, AA, but I got to do this.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So can y'all expound on this? Why are some Georgia fans acting like they setting the world on fire and they didn't make it either? Governor, I'm gonna start with you.
It's because they're not with reality. I don't understand. They're still holding on. They say that we hold on to the past, but they stay holding on to the past and contradicting their statements every chance that they get. I don't know how to explain stupidity. Common sense is not too common. We understand that, but it's just like we can't indulge in stupidity no more. That's with our fans. That's with any fan. When you can't talk logical to me, I just ignore you. Or if I get frustrated, then I start just bringing out facts. But then it's, you holding on to the past. Yes, I understand we haven't won in 2020. But Georgia, y'all lost last year. Who were they talking about at the end of the season? Were they talking about y'all? If they're talking about y'all, that means y'all not doing a damn thing. Honestly, because they were still talking about Alabama we got routed out. We did, but they weren't talking about Georgia. So if you're supposed to be the face of college football, why every time that either you win or lose, prime example. Let's gonna keep it a buck here, bro. Let's gonna keep it. Y'all won the national championship, beat the hell out of TCU, and you know who they were talking about? Bama. That's a fact. Y'all probably have the least. That national championship probably is the least viewed game. The least viewed. That tells you a lot right there. It's okay to be second. It's okay that if you're going to say that you're second and you're still coming. I can agree with that. I can't fault you with that. Y'all have produced. Don't get me wrong. Like Georgia has produced great players. They have. They have put their footprint on a lot of things. But then when you try to come for the big dog, if we're sleeping, let that bear sleep. Let that elephant sleep. Let that whatever animal that you want to represent, let him sleep. Let him lie. You're not bothering nobody. He ain't called for you. Don't call for that person. You're jumping out the window with no parachutes, and that's disturbing. It's very disturbing. The floor is not a trampoline. You can't just bounce back up. That floor.
You will go splat.
Because not only our fans even think like that. I don't know. Stupidity.
Bishop, you care to
I rest my case. Governor nailed it. Ain't no reason to be trying to add nothing to that.
I mean, I don't get it. I'm just answering double A. I want to know too. What are you so sour about? What are you so angry about? So y'all know what the Piano Man did. I just went and pulled up Georgia's schedule. Let's look at it. Here's Georgia's schedule. First game on the year, September the 5th. They play the same day Bama plays, and they're playing Tennessee State. Tennessee State. Tennessee State. That's who they play.
Who broke their home game winning streak? I think it was
Alabama.
Wasn't it us?
Alabama.
I think we just figured that we're gonna keep the game close this time. The last time we came to Athens. Do y'all remember the last time we were in Athens? Y'all don't wear black jerseys for a reason.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, that's a fact. I have a black jersey since. We put y'all in the coffin, buried you 8 feet under, and y'all buried them.
If I rule the world, imagine that.
And Governor, wait a minute. Let's go back to that black jersey thing for just a second.
He hit it hard.
That black jersey. You remember they wore them black jerseys and they come out there, whoa, wah, 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 wah. And they got up in, I forgot whose face they got up in, wanting to woof it all up. And the coach from Alabama said, don't say a word. Don't say a word.
Got something for you.
We got something for them. We don't say a word. Don't say a word. We know what's about to happen. Just go on to the sideline. Georgia was woofing it up in them black jerseys. Now, Governor, and what happened?
All they're doing was just, I guess they were saying their own eulogy at the time and didn't know it. We just gave them a time when it was taking place, 3:30. Eulogy.
Hey, can I, Governor, can I?
Go ahead.
Let's talk about it. Documentation beats the conversation every time. Sayonara. Purely knockout.
Wait a minute. But Governor, Bishop, it's another important element y'all leaving out of this. And let me tell you what it is. We beat them in the rain.
In the rain.
I can't stand them.
We did what was it? You Got Served when Marcus Houston was dancing in the rain.
Sir Timothy. Didn't Missy Elliott make that?
I can't stand the rain
against my window. Wait a minute. I got another one. It's a rainy night in Georgia.
No. Hold up. Can you stand the rain?
Cause I need somebody who will stand by me. When Alabama come to town, we gonna get beat.
Georgia,
Let's go. Like, really, Georgia? Really?
Georgia,
Oh God.
the home game. Yeah, that's very depressing.
Georgia, you won 2 games. Okay, in the last 12 tries against Alabama. You won 2 games, and you want to talk about Alabama's program is trash. It's melted. The last I checked, Caitlin DeBoer has come in this joint and beat the poster guy of the SEC twice.
In the black hoodie. Don't forget
In a black hoodie.
That's the only person that can wear black on the field.
And wait a minute. and Governor, Bishop, y'all know I don't make excuses. Y'all know I don't. I do not make excuses under no circumstance. But here, if I were Georgia, I would get somewhere and shut my mouth when it comes to Alabama, because Alabama beat y'all without a running game.
Ooh.
Damn.
Alabama beat y'all without a solid O-line. And you want to talk smack? Oh, and let me mind something, and I'll give you credit. And Alabama actually beat you in the first half. Y'all didn't have enough juice in the laugh ass to finish the deal.
Should have been a blowout.
Should have been a blowout.
Twice.
And when we played y'all in that SEC championship game, yeah, y'all got us. But remember, we had all those guys out in injury. But when y'all say it, injuries are a part of the game. So injuries are a part of the game. But every time we play y'all, I just want to know, how come y'all have so many players out for injury?
How many times were we the underdog in them games?
Yeah, Oh, thank you, Governor.
Oh, damn.
And every time we play y'all and we beat y'all, how come we the underdog? Y'all favorite to win. And if you go back and you check the history, Georgia, y'all are always favored to win. So out of the last 12 tries, you've only won twice. But Alabama's trash.
Hot take.
And y'all starting off with Tennessee State, and then you play Western Kentucky. Alabama starts off with East Carolina and then goes to Lexington, Kentucky for SEC play. And you want to say that our program has fallen off? When y'all start in the 3rd game going to Arkansas, and we start in the 2nd game going to a good Kentucky team. You want to say that we fallen off?
Let's just keep it honest, man. Georgia. We respect you because you're our little cousin. You're not even our little brother. You're a little cousin.
Look, cuz.
Y'all played in the East, bro. The SEC East. The only reason why y'all made it to and yeah, the thing is, y'all played in the SEC East, and y'all wasn't even in the SEC championship every single year. I'm just saying, throwing out facts. Y'all were in the SEC East, and y'all supposed to be this big time program. Y'all should have been in the SEC championship every single year because y'all didn't have to really play anybody. I'm confused.
And y'all on a 2-game losing streak to Ole Miss. Now you want to talk about losing streaks? Oh, and by the way,
hear
Governor,
you. I'll be back.
and I got you, Governor Bishop. By the way, y'all. By the way, Georgia, Ole Miss beat y'all when it counted. Oh, that's what y'all like to say. Regular season don't count. Okay, well, when they got to the playoffs, I guess it counted then. And guess what, Georgia? You got beat. You got beat. So when I look at your schedule, Georgia, you got NC State, and then you got, let me see, Western Kentucky, and then you go to Arkansas. Then Georgia, Oklahoma comes to town. Then, just say it for me one time, Bishop. Guess who Georgia plays next?
Oh, Bishop Nair.
I mean, Governor. Guess who Georgia plays next? Governor. I like to hear you say that. Start the V word.
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
You know what's so crazy how they say this? Y'all barely beat Vanderbilt. Didn't Kirby Smart lose to Vanderbilt on his first year at home?
Vanderbilt. Y'all playing Vanderbilt. Okay.
Okay.
And then y'all come back to T-Town. You come back to Tuscaloosa. Then you play Auburn. Then you have an open date. Then, and watch this, Governor. Watch this. Oh, you're going to like this one, Governor. They play Florida. But guess where they play them at this year, Governor?
In Florida?
No, sir. In Atlanta.
Oh, they might win that game.
In Atlanta.
Because don't they normally play in Jacksonville?
Thank you. Now is the great that particular stadium, is it under some type of construction or something?
No, it's just Mercedes Stadium.
Yeah, last time is just a stadium.
But who's involved in Mercedes again?
You know.
I'm just saying, it's called the Mercedes Stadium, and who's involved in Mercedes? Okay, never mind. In your state, never mind. I'll be quiet.
But they're in Florida, in Atlanta.
I'll be quiet.
See how and we talk about the traditions of things. See how the traditions are shifting. They're shifting.
We got to tell Georgia fans, hey, take your shoes off when you come in my stadium, please. Thank you. Take your shoes off.
DSGB, all that dude did on Twitter was he riled me up. Because you know what? Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this now. When we over here fussing about our team, we're fussing out of love for Alabama, not out of contempt. When this dude come telling me, wait a minute, let me pull it back up. when this dude come telling me, wait a minute. Yeah, when this dude come telling me, congratulations on your regular season victory, now sit back and watch the program melt down. When somebody from Georgia tells me that, there's a problem. I can talk about my team, but I ain't finna let nobody like that on social media. And I just got through telling you, you 2-10 against my team. Who done really melted? Y'all only get put back together when Alabama's not in town.
No, P, you missed something. I forgot
What I miss, bro?
I'm saying, didn't former Georgia players say they didn't like Kirby Smart because they were trying to take too much out of Nick Saban's playbook?
Oh yeah, they did say that. You know what? I need to talk to him about that. This guy by the name of Iron Wolf. He's on Twitter and everything. I forgot about that part right there. That the same folks said we don't like when Kirby compares us to Bama. I can understand why, because those are big shoes to fill.
And those players are they're not players.
Again, Governor.
I'm saying those are not players coming from the David Pollock era. Y'all remember David Pollock? He said something and lost his job. Y'all remember him? I'm just saying, y'all remember him? Okay.
Yeah, we remember.
We remember.
We're not talking about that time of era. That's the 1997, 98. No, we're talking about the players that came from the 21 and 22 team that said this. They are the ones that said this. I'm just saying, it's the recent teams,
and they hadn't been right since then. They just like the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons have not been right since New England Patriots came back from a 28-7 deficit and beat them in the Super Bowl. Atlanta Falcons have yet to recover. And you're calling us trash? Georgia, this Georgia Bulldog fan, like when he come talking about, I said, congratulations on your two victories in 12 tries. Try to catch up. Then he said, oh, no need. We're already better than y'all. Then he wants to bring up, like I said, Oklahoma, Indiana. He wants to bring up, Georgia, Indiana, and everything. But when I bring up the fact that y'all done lost to Ole Miss 2 years in a row, they beat you in the regular season, and then they beat you when y'all say it really counts.
I'm just saying, Mercedes-Benz Stadium is where they know that we're the owner of that Airbnb over there. I gotta rent it out.
Yeah, and Governor, wait a minute. Hold up, Governor.
It's just
you know what you forget. It's something else you're forgetting to say. I believe that there's a statue of Nick Saban coming to put on the outside of that stadium.
Welcome. I'll take your shoes off when you walk in my house. Wouldn't said in that commercial, you only get 10 minutes in this bathtub. Only 10 minutes. Are you in good hands?
You can't stand the rain.
And this dude wants to run up on me. DSGB, bruh, this ain't got nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with you. This has something to do with a fan of the Georgia Bulldogs. That's the biggest reason for this. I wasn't even gonna bother Georgia until this dude started bothering me. When the guy said, "Who has a better program than Georgia?" Oh, I'm gonna rep my team.
The last time y'all won a championship before those two was 1984, bro. With Herschel Walker. I wasn't even born yet. I was born 3 years later. Yeah, I didn't win until 2021. What are we talking about here?
Herschel.
Kirby done went to the school, grabbed a degree, and then learned how to win over. Oh, I'm sorry. Where did he learn how to win again?
Alabama.
Man, where will Champ learn how to win again?
Alabama.
Okay, now I'll be quiet.
Wait a minute. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Governor, how many rings did Kirby win at Bama?
Wasn't it like 4?
So
4.
it's bad that you got more rings from your previous school than you have at your present school.
You saw
See,
Georgia fans.
Sometimes you need to be quiet.
I ain't being quiet because didn't we say? Didn't we
Not
all
you,
say?
not you, him. Look at you. You're stirred up. Look at you.
You stirred me up now. I'm telling you now. All he had to do was leave me alone. I wasn't bothering nobody. But when you ask me, and like I said, when some of these Georgia fans get on here flapping their gums about we the better program, and in 12 tries you've only beaten Alabama twice, that don't mean you the dominant program yet.
I'd have respected him or her if they come out and be like, yeah, Bama has got it. They've been for like last 17 years, they've been the team for the SEC that's either been very competitive or the cream of the crop.
Mm-hmm.
If they'd have said from 2020 till now, we're the face of the SEC football, I might agree with that.
Yeah,
because that's a legitimate argument. He said because you putting a time step on it. And yes, if you're going to say that, yes, they would be the team for the SEC face because they were the last team to win the championship coming out of the SEC. I'll give y'all that. Those are facts. But just to just talk out the side of your neck because you have 160 characters does not mean your statement is correct. That's just stupidity.
at its finest, at its height.
You like it, I love it, son.
And if that's what you want to believe, hey, bro, believe that. But Governor, Bishop, but here's the part that gets to me about this whole statement, because I'm sitting up here looking at it now. When he said, y'all fitting to go 8-5, and I asked him, I said, name the 5 losses. Hadn't heard from him yet. Name the 5 losses.
We can critique that, but because we're critiquing our own team. Your person's only saying that because he wants that to be a truthful fact.
Mm-hmm. He's hoping that it's true we go 8-5. But but when I get off of here and everything, and after I do a couple of things and get on Discord and I come hang out with y'all for a few and everything, I'm gonna remind this dude of what Vegas has said about Georgia.
Or was he talking about his record? Oh, never mind.
Oops.
Never mind.
Oops. Because if Bishop, Governor, Chat, I've already told y'all what Vegas has already stated. Bama, Georgia, Texas, LSU. Now they didn't give an Oklahoma odds on this, but those 4 are all predicted by Vegas that all of them
9-3,
8.5 win season.
Interesting.
He must have read it wrong. He thought it said Bama, but it really meant the whole SEC. Okay, never mind.
See what I'm saying?
He might have just read it.
See,
it's time to go to Discord. Look,
telling you now. This is why I be telling y'all be paying attention to this stuff, because this is what people are saying. Now I realize that today. Oh, and by the way, Governor, today's April 29th. And if my mom was here, if my mom would have been here, bro, she would have been 104. But today, my mom's birthday, so we wished her a happy birthday in heaven. But I still haven't gotten over the fact that she went to Ohio State and wanted me to, like them book. Anyway, them lug nuts there. But happy birthday again, Mom. I miss you and I love you. But this dude couldn't name me. He hadn't named me the 5 losses yet. I'll probably hear from him later on. But I'm going back over this because now let's run back through Georgia's schedule again. Let's talk about scheduling for a minute. Tennessee State, Bishop, Governor, win, loss.
That's a W.
Dub, right?
Yeah.
Western Kentucky.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
Arkansas.
That's a dub.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oklahoma.
Norman? Is it in Norman?
No, we gotta go. We gotta go there.
They're playing.
We gotta go there.
Yeah, I might win that game. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bishop. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, I might just win that game.
Just might win it.
That's a toss-up, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's a toss-up, but hey, go ahead.
Okay. And Bishop, I'm gonna let you know today, as of April 29th, said here, my brother, I am pulling for Oklahoma in that game.
I'm pulling for Arkansas in that game.
I'm pulling for Arkansas in theirs too. I'm pulling for Tennessee State in theirs, and I'm pulling for Western Kentucky in that game. If I can just be honest, I don't want to see Georgia win an ant fight. I'd rather watch paint dry.
Ooh.
And don't be and that not be clear against those non-Power 5 schools. They don't be looking too good.
Just saying now. And so after Oklahoma, and then they play Vanderbilt.
Oh.
And after Vanderbilt, they come to T-Town.
Yeah, that's a loss.
After, watch this now. After they play Alabama, they play Auburn.
They might lose that one too. But Auburn just sucks. But go ahead.
Then they have an open date. And then they go to Nick Saban's Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Dome there, and they play Florida.
That's a win.
But don't look now. They go to the Grove. And they play Ole Miss in Oxford.
That's a toss-up.
On November the 7th.
That's a toss-up. That's a revenge game. So they might come in with some type of swag.
I'm going to say this. The last time LSU went to Ole Miss and played them, Ole Miss beat them with Jaden Daniels. Ole Miss is hard to beat at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. They're hard to beat there. That crowd is prideful. That crowd gets rowdy. And I'm telling y'all now, and we might have, let me see. I'm going to have to pull their schedule up here in just a minute. But I know we're sold on Bama and everything, and whomever else you may be pulling for. But when Ole Miss plays LSU, I hope the Bama game is over, because that's going to be must-see TV. Because guess what, fellas? LSU goes to Ole Miss and play.
That's going to be some bad blood.
That's the game of the week, though.
Yeah.
That's the game of the week. I'm telling you now.
Easy.
I'm with you, Governor. Yes, sir. That Ole Miss LSU game. Well, let me get through with Georgia, and I'm gonna run over there to the Ole Miss schedule, LSU schedule, whichever one. But I want to say that's gonna be the second or the third ball game of the year. But after they play Ole Miss, they play Missouri, Bishop. This is Georgia now. And then, Governor, that November the 21st, they go to South Carolina.
Mm.
And then they play Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they might have an 8-5 season, bro. You think about it, because like, hey, we've come to reality. Ain't nobody going undefeated. I understand that. I can get that. But what's going to surprise a lot of people this year?
Mm-hmm.
That 1 loss and 2 loss.
Yeah.
And into 3 to 4 losses.
I'm going to pull something up here. Hold up for a minute.
It's going to start to turn to 3 to 4 losses. We might be a victim of it. We might not. But it's going to get hard every single week.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's really going to be on some week-to-week basis. You're not going to have to. You can't look over any team. I don't care what the name says. I don't care if it's Power 5, Power 4, no power, elementary.
Somebody been saying go 1-0 each and every week. I can't remember their name.
It's not. It's really not important that you remember their name. Just remember what they said.
All right then.
1-0. Just play one game at a time. But I'm going to say this now, and before we get out of here, we got 2 more things to cover, and then we're gonna get out of here and hang out in the Discord for a minute. But Bishop, Governor, I'm gonna start with you. Just going back through Georgia's schedule, and we've gone away through it. If as of April 29 of said year, what does Governor see?
I see the DWI University. Not really doing too much. I don't see them doing too much this year. They do a lot of talking, but I don't see them doing a lot this year. They lost some talent. They lost a lot of talent. So they're really in the same boat as everybody else. They're only using that name to try to psych themselves out. That's what I think. They're using that name to psych themselves out. But you got to play these games, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bite too much that you can't chew. A lot of fans gonna be hurt this season. I'm telling you, they're gonna be in their feelings. Some firing might happen this season.
Well, I'm with you, Governor. Bishop, what you see?
I told you in 2026, if you're not forged by fire, you're not gonna make it. Didn't I say that?
Yep.
Every time we keep bringing up people's schedules, keep remembering that. That's why I said it. If you're gonna make it through, you're gonna have to put some work in. It ain't gonna be easy. That's why I say it's a pound of flesh, and it's time to recognize, hey, to get it done, you're gonna need everybody on that roster to contribute in some type of way.
Got it.
DWI University.
So here's the other one that I pulled up. We're not doing them today, but I just want to show everybody how this is running. I pulled up Ole Miss schedule. We'll go over them here later on, but I pulled up their schedule. They're opening with Louisville and Nashville.
Who we talking about?
Ole Miss.
Oh, okay.
Ole Miss.
I thought you said Miami. I'm sorry.
Man.
My bad.
You wildin'. You straight wildin'.
Before I talk about them, they're another one. I'd rather watch paint dry. I'm with you, OG Gill. I'd rather watch paint dry. But they open with Louisville. And then they play Charlotte. And then they play LSU. And they play LSU in
Oxford, week 3?
In Oxford, yeah.
Yeah.
Week 3? That's crazy. That's a night game. But go ahead.
Then they go to Florida. Then they have an open date. Then they go to Vanderbilt. They play Missouri. They go to Texas. Then they play Auburn and Georgia at home. They go to Oklahoma. They play Wofford, and then they play Mississippi State at home. That's Ole Miss schedule right there.
I see about 4 losses.
Now Dino, right there, Dino's saying Ole Miss 6-6.
Who's the?
I don't know.
Who's the 6 people?
Yeesh.
Dino, I'm gonna do this today, right quick before we get out of here. Dino, if Ole Miss is going 6-6, give me their 6 losses.
Yeah, who's the 6?
Dang, huh?
I want to see what Dino says. I want to see this. Dino, give me their 6 losses.
LSU, that'll be a toss-up game because that's a night game, week 3. Okay, you got to get your feet wet. Then you said Georgia. That could be
well, let me go back through it again for you, Governor, so you can hear it in order. Okay, Louisville, that's the first game. Charlotte is the second game. LSU is the third game. Florida is the 4th game. Vanderbilt is the 5th game. Missouri is the 6th game. Texas is the 7th game. Auburn is the 8th game. Georgia is the 9th game. Oklahoma is the 10th game. Wofford is the 11th game. And Mississippi State is the 12th game. Now, the part that I did not say is that they play Auburn, Georgia, Missouri, Auburn, Georgia. They play at home.
Yeah, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see 6.
So when Dino says 6-6, I need to see who are the 6 games. I don't see it. I'm being honest with you, Dino. I need you to help me to see what you see.
He better
not.
not.
Chambliss is back. Now Chambliss made it back, right, Bishop?
Yeah.
Chambliss is back.
Well,
he won his case.
Yeah, he back.
He better not say Missouri.
Oh, okay. I get you now, Dino. I got you. It's all he's contingent upon Chambliss.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No.
Okay.
He won his case. Yeah, he won his case.
He won his case, though.
Okay.
I'm about to say Chambliss back there.
That boy is he's a problem.
He is.
He's a whole problem. And Miami knows that too. Mm-hmm. Miami knows that.
Yeah.
Miami knows that.
Yeah.
Cause you know you got away with that defensive pass interference in that end zone on the last play. You know you got away with that. You got away with it. You got away with it. Me personally, Ole Miss has the better schedule. Now, will they lose some games? Yeah, they'll lose some. I just don't know which ones. But that LSU game, I'm with you, Governor. That's going to be must-see TV game of the week in September 19th. Let me see something for a minute.
Yeah, that's a night.
Let me see something for a minute. Hold up.
It needs to be.
It needs to be. And they playing
it. Because that's the same day we're playing Florida State.
Yeah, that's a night game for them. That's a night game. Lane coming back to Oxford, Pete versus them. That's a game of the week, bro. That's the game.
Hey, we need the people to be. It has to be a night game.
It has to be a night game.
Yeah,
it has to be.
The Florida State game won't be a night game. That's gonna be like a day game, like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then the LSU Ole Miss game. That's gonna be a straight up night game.
I think that Florida State game is gonna be a 12 o'clock game.
We'll see.
Oh boy, let's
see. This is the fun part about off season where we can just talk our smack. But I ain't talking smack now because this thing, what this Iron Wolf said to me in the Twitter, you know, bro, I tried to invite him on my podcast, but I don't think he was too interested because he knew. I guess he figured I get over there talking smack. I don't know what I be coming into. You're right. You don't know what you be coming into. You don't know. You don't know. So but that's gonna be it for today. But that was my I want to know why Georgia talking all this smack. I want to know what you mad with Alabama for. A lot of things I want to know. But Georgia, all I'm gonna say is summer is long. A lot of to the Georgia fans, not you, Mr. P, DSG. I'm talking about these fans that might be listening from other, on other stations and stuff like that. The season is long. The summer is long, and the season is going to be long. We don't know how any of this is going to turn out. We can talk all we want and give all of our opinions and everything, but you don't know how any of this is going to turn out. So just get you some peanut brittle or something, and sit back and enjoy the show, and just hope your team win from week to week. Governor, we're going to start with you with parting words, bro, and we're going to get ready to get up out of here. Go ahead, Governor.
It's always a blessing. I woke up this morning, man. Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's life is different. I said, just live your life, love yourself, love your family. Don't engage in stupidity. This is going to stress you out. Don't do that. Stress is the number one cause of death. But April 29th, it's cloudy over here in Charlotte. Just try to find the sunlight somewhere where you ever could be. And I'm out.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Hey, Governor, how's the family doing today? Everybody's well?
Yeah, we're good. The thing is like, my mom called me yesterday, and it was reclaiming funds from my dad's passing. But it was just like, after all these years, it's always been a rough month for me in February.
Yeah.
Because our birthday's February, but it's just like, it just threw me through a loop. Because I'm like, it's been almost 18 years?
Yeah.
Well, maybe even more. I lost him at 14. So just hearing that stuff and everything, I'm like, wow. He's always told us that he's worth more dead than alive. So that kind of hit me yesterday. But that was, it's a blessing because I know he's still looking down and he's giving back whatever he can, not just in words of wisdom, but it could be financial. But I remember the good things.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We got you. And I totally understand. Well, we got you in prayer, bro. And it's going to be all right. Bishop, parting words, my friend.
Yeah, parting words. Ladies and gentlemen, family, queens and kings. Remember, there's only one King of Kings, and he loves you. Don't let the day and the sun go down without you making him a part of your life. Because believe it or not, we're only here for a season. And with that said, hey, we can have all the fun in the world, but you realize soon we too shall go into that good rest. Don't let the sun go down without you knowing how much he loves you and making him Lord over your life.
Yeah.
I promise you it'll make your days a lot better and you will enjoy it a lot more. With that said, I'm so thankful. In January 29th, 1996, he could have chose differently. I could have been with your sad parents, but he chose to bring me back after death. And when I share this with you, I understand that to breathe another breath is a miracle in itself, because each time we breathe, we're saying Yahweh. Yahweh. Remember that. And keep smiling, because that's the Bible that somebody might need. Love you. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Governor. And we're going to take all of those things and what they've said, and let's tie them in our hearts. And just remember, life is fleeting. And you're here today, you're here this moment, and it's just fleeting. It goes. But make each moment count. Make each second count. I'll tell you something else. Life too short to be running around here hating people, disliking folks, being jealous of folks. Hey, man, be celebratory into who God has made you to be. And what he's made you to be is to be victorious and triumphant. And, just take those little victories, begin to make even bigger victories out of them. And I guarantee you're going to like the result. And I tell you all for each day, continue to stay focused, drive, and go forward. Excuse me, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember that to trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding, and all your ways acknowledge it. He'll direct your path. And I'm learning each and every day that even at the age and stage that I am in life, hey, you acknowledge him, he directs your path. Check this out. He'll show you your plan, he'll show you your path, and he will show you your purpose. You'll love what he has to say, and you'll love your life, and you will learn to appreciate it. Trust him, trust in him. Don't lean to your own understanding. Trust in him. Acknowledge him. And like Bishop just said, let him be Lord over your life. There's nothing wrong with that. I guarantee you, you'll sleep better at night when you know that you have a God that loves you and he watches over you. He's taking care of you. Now, if you don't believe that, that's totally up to you. But that's just how Piano Man roll. And that's how I go. So with that being said, too, hey, remember, this kitchen big enough for everybody to cook in. And everybody gets something to eat. Gumbo be good, man. And one day, Bishop, one day, Governor, we got to have steak day for Stephen because Stephen don't like gumbo. He just be hanging around. But we're going to have steak day for Stephen. And for me, if I'm going to get a steak, it got to be a porterhouse. I was
just going to say porterhouse and Wagyu beef for Stephen. I got you, Stephen.
Yes, sir. It's either porterhouse or nothing at all. Anyway, but
ribeye.
Ribeyes are pretty good, Veal cutlets ain't bad either. But anyway, but hey, this kitchen big enough for everybody to cook in, and everybody gets something to eat. So come on through. Just remember, I don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, continue to be that fan, but be realistic. In the words of Governor, don't embrace stupidity. Just be real. Be realistic. Be fair and all that good stuff. You'll feel better when you go to bed at night. And so with that being said, have a great day, everybody. And I just want to remind you now, the Discord is open at all times, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You're never too early. You're never too late. And somebody, if you just go over there in the Discord, I guarantee you somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. Just give it a minute. Somebody's coming. And you can chat the night, chat the day away, and just talk, okay? Because that's what it's there for. So just come to the Discord. And also, remember, on May the 31st, that's when that will be the final day to make up your mind whether you want to go to the East Carolina game. We're going to be getting tickets so we can all sit together. But we're also going to be talking about this in the Discord about what our producer said about getting the tent on the quad, and we go from there. We might can even come up with some plans about that. So there's a lot of things that we can do, y'all. Let's just make it happen. And it's up to us. Let's do it, all right? So I think that's it and everything. Governor, Bishop, Twister, Coach Carl, saw you in the chat. Roll Tide to you, my brother. Coach Carl, Rep 1. Oh, Bishop, we got to do this. We got to do this. Jonathan, who comes on with us sometimes, Jonathan Lewis. I hope Jonathan don't mind me telling this, but his mom had a stroke. Bishop, before we leave, can you please offer a word of prayer?
Yeah, I sure can.
Go ahead.
Lord, we just give you praise, glory, and admiration that first you breathe breath into us, and that we know that the dunamis power of blood was shed in 7 different places in the ancient day courts of heaven to redeem us, to set us free, and also to connect us with the incredible seed of knowing that we can call on Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, and by your stripes, we are already healed. So we're calling on it right now for Jonathan Lewis' mom, and we call it done in the ancient day courts of heaven through the dunamis power of blood and the healing balm of Gilead. Now let it be set forth from that place and allow any and everything that had said name have to bow at the feet of Jesus. And right now, allow the dunamis power of blood to speak and heal and go set forth. And anybody else that's hurting, that needs healing, receive this word now. In Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen and amen. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Thank you, Bishop. Just I forgot about that. Please forgive me. Jonathan is our guy. We love Jonathan and everything. And he doesn't get a chance to be on here much because he's working. But right now, he has another, battle that he's fighting. And I will say this to you all, for those of you that still have living parents, love on them, honor them, appreciate them while they're here, because the moment they're gone, for those of us that have lost parents, whether it be one parent or we lost them both, you never know how you miss them until they're gone. So appreciate them. Jonathan, bro, we got you back in prayer. If you need us, you know what to do, man. We love you, bro. We love you, Jonathan. And we're praying for you, my brother. So with that being said, the kitchen is closed. The Gumbo Chefs have gone for the day. And Piano Man is out. Last one to the Discord is a rotten egg counting out no nothing. And we'll holler at you later. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on the long run. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, 401k crew, my producer, Dwight, all y'all. Hey, my bad. I didn't end it right. On behalf of OG Gill, Stephen Hicks, and the Voices of No Mercy, with the exception of the Alabama Crimson Tide fans and around the world, everybody else, we wish you nothing, especially Georgia and LSU and Auburn. We wish you nothing but the absolute worst that life has to offer. Y'all have a good day. Roll Tide, everybody, and we'll see you in the Discord, or we'll see you on the next time. Y'all have a good day. Roll Tide. We're out.